Greetings YouTubers, Atari Leaf here with another closer look video. Today we're going to examine Rampage for the Tandy Color Computer 3. Rampage, copyright 1989, written by the great Steve Bjork, who's written many classics for the Tandy Color Computer. Here you can see the character selection screen. You can choose left joystick, right joystick, or the keyboard. I'm going to choose to be Ralph on the left joystick. I've always kind of had a personal preference for the Wolfman. And of course the other two being the King Kong and Godzilla creatures. Now one of the things you might notice right off the bat is that the game runs a little bit slow. Nothing can be done about that. That's just the way the game was programmed, the way the game plays on the Color Computer 3. Well, I suppose there is one thing that I could do to speed it up a little bit. There we go. That's a lot better. Well, maybe that's a little bit too fast. Alright, you know what? Scratch that. Forget that. I'm being disingenuous about it anyway. Let's go back to the regular speed. Okay. Graphically, Rampage is very, very good. Very well done for the Tandy Color Computer 3. I'm personally very impressed with it, with the graphics. The gameplay plays just as good as the arcade. You've got people trying to snipe your monster out of the windows, which you can eat for extra health points. Be careful of some of the things that you can eat, or you'll end up breathing fire, which is kind of fun. You can smash the helicopters out of the air, and of course the object of the game is to knock the buildings down, which, as we all know, is a lot of fun. This was one of my favorite arcade games growing up. I've always loved Rampage. I still think, my personal opinion, is that the version on the Sega Master System is the best. But I had this version when I had my Tandy Color Computer, and I played it a lot. A lot of fun. And one of the nice features about this one, and I'm not sure you can do it in the other versions, is one, you can have all three players playing at the same time. I don't think you can do that with other systems, because you'll have two people playing with the joysticks. One can use the keyboard on the Tandy Color Computer. The second, as you can see there, is that you can actually attack the other players. I'm not sure that's possible in the other versions. It was in the arcade, but I don't know if in the other versions you can actually punch the other monsters. You might not be able to do that. Now we're moving on to Texas. The screens, again, are pretty close to the actual arcade screens in the game, and by that I mean the levels. They look pretty much identical. You have the tank. That tank really bothers me. I hate that stupid tank. It always knocks you off the building just when you're getting into a good groove of punch forward, punch down, punch forward, punch down. Then the tank comes along, shoots you, and you got to crawl up the building again and start all over again. It's really irritating when these little puny humans try to stop your rampage of destruction. And as the levels progress, there will be more and more buildings, more stuff going on. One of the great things about this game, especially if you're playing with your friends, is the ability to eat your friends once they turn back into little humans. There's no greater satisfaction in life than eating your friends. Don't take that the wrong way and turn it into something it isn't. Okay? This is a family show. See, there's your best bet, is to jump over the tank, then you don't have to worry about it. Chicago, the Windy City. Now it's the Monster City. Well, Rampage for the Tandy Color Computer is pretty good. My only qualm with it, of course, is that it's slow. It plays slower than other versions, such as the Nintendo version, Master System version, which is still the best. If you want to play a really bad version of Rampage, play the Atari 2600 version. Then you'll know the definition of pain and torture. But this is a very decent version of Rampage. I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think the graphics are great. and I think it's another classic for the system. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed this video review of Rampage for the Tandy Color computer. Thanks everybody, and have yourselves a fantastic day.